Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Joe Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Now the 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. So now a runner on at second with one away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 now. Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting full.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That is it. The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Ready with the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Huascar Ynoa is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now to the plate, here is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. Touche, sir.
Batting second.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
In now, Andrew Stevenson. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here now is Trey Turner. Lays off 1-0, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He's set. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-1. Softly hit out to short. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. First pitch on its way. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
The 2-1. Down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swanson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 25, Christian Pache.
The batter will be Christian Pache. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And now the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Outside.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Garcia is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
The third baseman, Starlin Castro.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tap down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. D'Arnaud gathers it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now here is Huascar Ynoa. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Huascar Ynoa.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
The right fielder, number 13.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Acuna stands at third with one gone in the inning. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's low.
Ready with the 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and up next it'll be the pitcher, Joe Ross.
The pitcher, Joe Ross.
Now here's the first offering. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Luis Garcia.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Into the box, Andrew Stevenson. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is Ozuna, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna worked a walk his first time up.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. One and 1 the count.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Here now the 2-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Gomes waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Striding in is Austin Riley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch of the AB now. Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bell is retired. 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castro.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that's going to be high. 2 and 2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to short.
Turner has it.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The center fielder, number 25, Christian Pache.
So next to bat will be Christian Pache. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering on its way.
Hey!
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
And stepping in, Oscar Yinawa. He popped out in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Ya Joe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yan Gomes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here it comes.
Down at 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next, it'll be Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Fastball well outside. Gomes on at first, nobody out. Hit hard to the right side. There's one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Joe Ross, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Popped up. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. Will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Next, it'll be Ozzie Albies. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game.
No
As a
strike.
pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Ryan Harper will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Freddie Freeman will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now, as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. So here is Luis Garcia. He flew out in his last AB.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
So now to the plate, Andrew Stevenson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Left side, but well foul. A pause and the 0-2.
Nope,
Too
that's
low with a
it.
fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now here's the first offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
At the plate now is Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Luke Jackson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Luke Jackson.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Pitch on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base. That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gomes.
And now for Washington, Yan Gomes. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wander Suero will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Christian Pache. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Pablo Sandoval will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's the 1-1. 2-1. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So now here is Ronald Acuna, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Grant Dayton will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Guillermo Heredia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And now Kyle Schwarber. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Kyle Schwarber.
From the stretch.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0. High chopper to third. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
Stepping in next, Luis Garcia. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. At the plate now, Andrew Stevenson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Victor Robles will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left.
Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for Washington, number 52, Brad Hand.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie
The
Albies.
second baseman, Ozzie.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Next up, Travis d'Arnaud. His career line against Brad Hand. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The 1-1.
Count 2-1. Ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Freeman is off of first with 2 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So stepping in is Austin Riley, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That misses 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Final strike for the Braves. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. The potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now 3-1.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Christian Pache is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bounce to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Braves on top 3-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Stepping in once again is Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Will Smith comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Will Smith.
And the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Smith is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman,
Josh
number
Bell
19.
the next to hit. His career line against Will Smith. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Atlanta came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Grant Dayton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.